My name's Jeb, and I'm growing cilantro in summer. So I grew cilantro this year, which is a delish square foot garden method, and the spacing is 4 per square, so there we go. Just imagine. And it grew great. The spacing's great. You get this nice little bushy plant. But in late spring, cilantro decided to bolt. I had no idea it bolted that early. And it sent one of these up, of course alive. This one I cut out about a week ago and let it dry out. But the issue is when it bolts, it puts out pretty flowers, but the leaves change. They turn into these little, fuzzy leaves. They don't look delicious like this parsley. And they get this bitter, soapy taste. So I want to grow cilantro in summer, and here's what I've been doing. I let one grow up here, and the nice thing is you give it long enough and it gets a bunch of seeds. And this would have had more, but it had an aphid outbreak on it, and it was time for it to get out of the garden. But all these little tips have cilantro seeds, or you could call it coriander. This would be the coriander spice if you use that kind of thing. And so it's time to plant some more, right? So let's get our spacing. Actually, so for summer, here's what I've done. And you can grow it in summer. You just have to grow a bunch of it, because once the plants start maturing, they bolt and they're inedible. And look at that. There's a square of cilantro. So instead of 4 per square, maybe do 100 seeds. And you can just pick it off. It tastes delicious. I'm sure it will bolt eventually. And when it does, I'll let one of them grow up like that, and that'll make my seeds. So it takes a little more room, and you have these tiny plants. I started with these, and then a week later I planted these, and now, I don't know, 2-3 weeks later, I'm going to plant some over here. And I'm just going to crumble the seeds right off of the dead plant. Now, of course, if you're being tidy, you could just pop all these seeds off and store them in a bag, but I'm just going to crumble them right in there. And many of these seeds didn't reach maturity because, like I said, I had that aphid outbreak on it, and I was just kind of cleaning everything up. I'll get some sticks in there too. It just adds to the loveliness in the compost and the Mel's mix we got going here. Looks like I got all the seeds off of this stalk, and I'm gonna do a lot more because, like I said, a lot of these seeds weren't mature. But cilantro, it's one of the easiest plants to save seed from, and the flower is beautiful. Maybe I'll we'll put in a cut of what it looked like when it was there. We got our bolted cilantro, letting that go to seed. And so the flower is beautiful, but the bees weren't too excited about it. The hoverflies seem to like it, but that might just be because there was aphids on it. So I'm going to sprinkle these on there, and then we'll cover them up with some fresh soil. And here's the seeds spread out. You can see lots of the the stems are mixed in. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. And I don't know what we got in there, maybe 100 seeds, maybe 200. So if you're doing it from a packet, this could be kind of wasteful, kind of expensive. But when you save the seed yourself, it's it really doesn't cost anything except time. And I don't remember the spacing. That's if you don't have a seed packet, you don't have the spacing. I could look it up, but I'm just going to put 1/2 inch. Maybe 1/4. 3/8. Thanks for watching.